fact, it's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Taken in the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way down to the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
And the Jaguar.
This thrown quickly out to Jones. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
To Marvin Jones.
From the 35 back to work on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a handoff looking right.
Texans 35.
And he works it past the 30 almost to the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback. And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Check out route. Hot. A little flare. Check 9.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Both goes to Mike. Mike's both goes. Yeah, I got you. Check 31.
On the run, it's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That one going against the guard, Andrew Norwell. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Now they try the right side here. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
The tackle made.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
42.
He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Hey. 47's the mic, boys. 47. Check. 47. Ready?
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
We're set. 19. Hey, get in the weight room. Hey, check Mike 47.
From the end zone, Watson. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And he'll get this up to right around the 8-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
9.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Watson. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Tackles, tackles.
From the gun, here's Watson. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
Watson's pass.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
It's now fourth.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
44 is the mic. 44 is mic. Check, check. Check pass, check pass. 44 is the mic. 40 to the line. Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs. 44 is the mic.
Out of the gun, Watson. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Intended for Kiki QT. Brings up third down and the 11.
44 is the mic. 44 is mic. Check, check. I'm coming after you. I'm coming.
From the gun, Watson. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Fourth down.
The Texans send the punter out. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they didn't.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
The tackle made
I think you
by
mentioned in the
Christian
opening
Kirksey.
drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along as they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a first down.
16 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Ready? Viking 18. It's just me and you. Check 99.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48.
Brought down at the 48.
There on the tackle, Shaq Lawson.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Here we go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Texans scoop it. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. And he stopped immediately there.
Receiver, the ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
2nd and 10.
Got his number. 19. Check pass. 44. 59. 44. So don't say nothing. 44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check. He's scared.
Operating from the gun, Watson. He sets to fire deep. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now a handoff looking right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
A big play there. 94 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6.
Lining up for the point after.
The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. He's going to let it go again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Jared Wilson. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Take over first.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the 18-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
44, Mike, 44. Target.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. DJ Chark, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Lambo to add on the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Jaguars 14, Texans nothing. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
44, Mike, 44. Watch the pass. 44 is the Mike, Check.
From the 50, it's Watson. Going up top. And now Watson throws another interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
they try the right side here. He's going to have the first down past the 20. He's at the 50. The 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 75 yards. Right back to him on first down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, Texans nothing. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Second and 2.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. 44 is the mic. 44 is mic. Check, check. You can't line him up.
From the gun, Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 9. Watch the screen. 44. 44. Mike. 44. Oh, you got deep? 44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check.
Operating from the gun, Watson. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
Woo, yeah!
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Jacksonville.
That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here, trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Throwing again is Watson. He's going to go deep for Conley. And now here is another interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 22-yard line.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch twist. Tight dog.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. On second down now, it's Lindsey. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Watson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Throwing again on second down. Watson. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
A toss play.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
and he'll give it here to his running back. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. 31 yards there to first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James Robinson, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Jaguars 34, Texans nothing.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke of, all right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that. It got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to go up top again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
12 yards there and a first down.
44, Mike, 44. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Hey, alert. Hey, we got to stand up.
Again, it's Watson. Throw right side into the hands of Akins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down and goal to go.
Check it out, read.
To the air yet again, Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jordan Akins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans cut into that lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, sings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe. Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And they give this time to the tailback. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
44. Get your swerve on. Hatchet.
They run. Robinson. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Mike, 44 is Mike. Check. 3 buzz. 60 Bobcat.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Taken down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check. Lucky.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. A gain there of 21 yards.
Desmond King on the tackle. That's the end of the third.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
You got nothing. Watch the edge. Street.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Texans' 39-yard line.
Tighten up.
Now a handoff looking right. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, 4th coming. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
They're enjoying a fourth quarter advantage.
On the tackle.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Again, it's Robinson. And he's brought down.
James Robinson.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep. First and goal.
First and goal, Jacksonville.
44, Mike.
They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. James Robinson, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Jaguars are pouring it on. Lambo on for the extra point.
After.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Score, Jaguars 41, Texans 7. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
At the 49-yard
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Watson now to throw. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down. On 1st and 10, Watson. He's got his man on the crossing route. Yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
At the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
You 31. 4-7's the mic. 4-7's the mic. Right here.
Watson looks to throw again. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. And that touchdown there, it's not going to get them a win. It makes things a little more respectable.
Yeah, a little more palatable going out in this ball game. A little something to build on going into the next game, but it won't alter the final score.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Muscles him off. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. All the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They'll come out pistol. They get this out left, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now they try the right side here. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And to give this time to the tailback. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now a handoff looking right. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Now they try the right side here. He's got the first down and more past midfield.
The running back.
And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
And the Jaguars first down.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
On the tackle. A gain of 29 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Jacksonville, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Indianapolis next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, what else is new? They fall again. That's now 10 straight losses to start the year. And they'll be at...
Flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag. Ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass. Come through stunning. Come inside, girl, and hit the hole. Then I'm ready. Give me that go. Flag shoes like a phantom.